I was going down to San Diego, and I'm like, let me pop onto Craigslist San Diego really quick to see, like, if anybody's, selling their...
You're dating yourself a
Craigslist.
little bit there.
Well, that's where you find the good stuff still.
Oh, is that?
So
a little shady too?
It's a little questionable. You're like, I don't know about this. We're
You might
meeting in
get
a
mugged.
back alley for...
But then you found Phil.
But then I found Phil, and he was like, we went to this lady's house in San Diego and picked him up, and like I just picked him up and like held him like I Lion King'd him, and we looked at each other, and I was like, yes.
This is
exactly
this is my guinea son, and I'm his pig mom.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
It's the coolest.
So, do you like kick it? But like, really, it's so funny how the world works and the universe works. This guinea pig just gave me what I needed at that time in my life.
Yeah.
Like, it was magical, and he was so, like, it was so cool and so awesome. And then he had to leave the world and go on to guinea heaven.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Next Level Living podcast. I'm your host, Summer Blazer, and my co-host, Cory Neubauer. Hey. We have a very exciting guest today. Elise Hunt is in the house. Elise, we're so excited to have you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
So we actually work alongside Elise, and we're going to get into that a little bit. Ooh. But can we do give us a little tidbit about you?
Of course.
Like an overview of Elise.
Yeah. So I'm Elise.
Hey.
Hey. I've known Summer and Cory for a while now. I work at Nextier. I'm super excited to be on the podcast today. And I know that you guys were asking what's been lighting up my life lately. Very simple. I would just say hockey playoffs.
Oh, hey.
There you go.
That's happening right now. It's really amazing. There's a really a lot of good teams playing, and it's just been what we've been watching for the last couple of weeks.
Now, how do we know hockey so well?
Oh, Canadians in
the house.
Yeah.
Is there a song?
The
that goes with
nicest
that?
people too.
Right? Oh, Canada? Is
that
Canada?
the song you're talking about?
Yes.
Do we all need to sing? I don't know. Okay, we'll get to that.
We could if you want. I mean, I'm down.
Now you go to your parents and watch the hockey playoffs, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, my dad
that.
is a huge hockey fan, and then my boyfriend's a huge hockey fan too.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Speaking of your boyfriend,
I think we got the wrong name for him.
Oh,
right?
sorry, I meant my man.
You're what?
My fiance.
Your fiance.
Girl, so excited for you.
Oh, thanks, girl.
We love Josh.
Oh,
he's special, and you guys are so. We were saying you're so simpatico together.
Oh, thank you.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, he's such a special person.
Yeah, he really is.
I feel so grateful, and he's just the best.
And you're kind of robbing the cradle too, right?
A little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of robbing the cradle.
And nothing wrong with that.
Just a few years plus a few more.
That's all right. You could teach him a thing or two, right?
That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Speaking of relationships, you have such a close tribe of female relationships. Mm-hmm. How do you keep that going? I mean, you're so busy in your life, and how do you keep those connections going?
Yeah. That's a good question. My friends are so important to me, and I have a lot of close friends. I think just really supporting each other, you know, and just having their backs, supporting them, and just always being there for them, and making time, carving time out of your schedule to make a plan, even if it's super far in the future, to get together.
That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so funny. I have friends that are like, why are we planning something for July or June? And I'm like, we have to, because
it's not on the calendar. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Right?
If we don't make a plan that far in advance, it's not going to happen. So
I think we talk about that in health and wellness and everything, right? If you don't make that your workout, anything to a schedule, it's not going to happen. So it's important. So yeah, you schedule it. Unfortunately, that's what we have to do now. We can't just say, hey, you want to get coffee?
Yeah.
We're all so busy. So
yeah.
But Elise, you talk about friends or whatever. You're one of the most unique people that I know. Your perspective. I mean, Summer's on a whole nother level over here, but your perspective on things it makes me laugh all the time of how eccentric and fun some of the things the conversations that we have. So I'm hoping some of these questions will help to dive into that, because you're a unique a person, and whoever meets you is just instantly attracted to well, the Elise factor.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
Yeah, we
That's really
appreciate you
nice.
so much. So
Thank you.
Yeah, in fact, I feel like a couple of years even before you and I actually met in person, Cory and Tina would say, you have to meet Elise.
Yes.
You guys are so similar in how you think.
Totally,
And like
yeah.
the way that you look at life and your perspective and your optimism and your quirky funness.
Quirky, that's
Yeah.
a great way
Quirky.
to put it. Yeah, some of the
Quirkiness.
stories of you dealing with like, I had a dream about spaceships and this and that. Like it's so childlike, which is refreshing, right? Because we get so bogged down with things. Like
Yeah.
I feel that way with my kids. Like they have this like optimism, and you still have that, which is so refreshing. I mean, Summer, you have it as well. We've talked about the taking the other side of things, but I love the optimism, and I think it's infectious all around.
So fun.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's funny. The same thing, Tina had said the same thing to me. She's like, you have to meet Summer.
Yay.
You guys we get along so well. You guys are so much alike.
Soul sisters,
And
right?
now look at us. Now we work
Seriously,
together.
This is
So-
amazing. And
It's
now we're on a
so- and now-
pod together,
now we're on a-
girl.
Girl, we're on a pod.
We on a pod.
Girl, we're podding.
So your love for humans and life and all of
Mm-hmm.
the things, you also have a love for animals.
I do.
Was there one special animal in particular?
Oh, my guinea pig, Phil. Phil. R.I.P. Phil.
R.I.P. Phil. R.I.P.
Aw.
Well, the cool thing, can you tell? I mean, Phil was super special. So tell us about him.
Oh my God, Phil, I feel like, first of all, I manifested Phil into my life.
Yes.
I had been looking for a specific guinea pig for a while.
And
I
can
was-
we clarify, when people think guinea pig, they think of this little tiny thing. This was like an exotic,
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Like-
long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
like
got,
a runway guinea pig.
He's honestly like a runway, like blue ribbon, like top of the show. Like
We might have to pop up a picture in the
Honestly-
video of Phil.
honestly,
Yeah.
it's pretty rad.
I think we need to pop up a
Okay,
picture
we
of
will.
Phil.
We'll get that. We'll get
do
that
that.
edited in.
Totally. Like he was just so beautiful. And like I really wanted a Peruvian guinea pig, which is a guinea pig with really long hair. They're typically larger, like the species is
Yeah.
larger.
Yeah.
Can't believe I've actually
I love that we're having this conversation and that you're also laughing about it. Yes.
And I had like been looking around, and then one morning I was going down to San Diego, and I'm like, let me pop onto Craigslist San Diego really quick to see if anybody's selling
Craigslist,
their
you're dating yourself. A little bit there.
Craigslist. Well, that's
Yes,
where you
yes.
find the good stuff still.
Oh, is that
So
a little shady too? Yeah.
it's a little questionable. You're like, I don't know about this. We're
You might
meeting in
get
a back
mugged.
alley for.
But then you found Phil.
But then I found Phil, and he was like, we went to this lady's house in San Diego and picked him up, and like I just picked him up and like held him like I Lion King'd him, and we looked at each other, and I was like, yes.
This is him.
This is
This
exactly
is my
what.
guinea son, and I'm his pig
Guinea
mom.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. the look.
the coolest.
So, do you like kick it? But like, really, it's so funny how the world works and the universe works. This guinea pig just gave me what I needed at that time in my life.
Yeah.
Like it was magical, and he was so it was so cool and so awesome. And then he had to leave the world and go on to guinea heaven. But
Yes.
Yeah.
Have we found a replacement for Phil yet?
no.
So you got a fiance instead.
I got a fiance instead. He's
Okay.
replaced Phil.
He's a
I have a
close
new
second.
man.
Yeah, he's a
I've
close
been-
second.
Shoot. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's too funny. Too
Okay,
funny.
you moved over to Nextier Insurance.
Yeah, I
After
did.
being in the HOA insurance industry for a couple decades,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, I did. It is, I was working at a captive agent for a while, for many years, actually. I think it was 16 or 15 years with a captive agent. Moved over to Nextier, and now I'm on the independent broker side. It's a little different. There's a lot of applications.
Yeah.
There's a lot more moving parts, but overall, it's been good. We're able to provide more options for clients, which is good.
amazing.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah, I was actually
So-
going to ask you what made you make that move, and I think you just said it.
Yeah.
Like that is ultimately to be able to provide clients more options, especially in this weird market.
Oh yeah.
Is
Yeah,
And things are changing
It's really
quickly,
things
yeah.
are changing quickly. It's really where you have to be in order to provide people the best options at the best price. So yeah.
how did you find your way into the HOA space?
Oh, I guess like by accident, right? So I knew the Palacios family, and I when I graduated university, they offered me a job. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll
Start there.
Gotta make some
I'll
money.
start
might as well,
there. Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And the
I
rest
think
is history?
The rest is history. Yeah. And the rest is history. And I've just been doing it for a long time now. I think it's going to be my 17-year anniversary
Girl.
of working in this industry.
And it's such a niche.
It's
Right?
such a niche.
the HOA
yeah.
space.
Yeah. People don't even know it exists. Like HOA Insurance, when I explain it to people, like, what do you do? And I'm like, Homeowners Association Insurance. And they're like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people don't even know that it's a thing. But I guess that's what makes it such a specific field. And,
Yeah.
you know?
And I think all these years you still have a positive view towards it, and you're able to make a difference. And I think that's what's kind of exciting for all of us now.
Yeah.
Having more options gives us that ability to help more people, because I think in the past we've been, kind of limited. So now this is opening up many more doors, and you have a lot of great relationships with a lot of different people.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I think that's a key reason why you're so successful.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's really neat to
Yeah.
watch you have those
Bond.
connections and
Yeah.
bonds with managers and board members and just over the years. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
You're
It's
great at what you do.
Yeah, it's been really
you.
it's really interesting for us because we have a different personality for each person, right? Summer, you have a certain approach. I have a certain approach. Elise, you have a certain approach.
Yeah.
Tina. So we have to kind of morph to who the client is, right? Because you like to work with people that work like you. So it's nice to have the total package of different types of people that can relate. Because I think it is, like you said, they don't even know what it is. And most board members are even trying to get up to speed with what that is. So,
Yeah.
we talk about education, and you're educating all the way through.
Always.
I feel like we're doing that on a daily. No, you can't do that. Or,
Yeah.
hey, are you
Always.
aware of this blind side? Those type
Yeah.
of things. So I personally appreciate the commitment that you have to not just providing a policy, but really what we say walking hand in hand and
Yeah.
making sure that client's protected
Yeah.
all the way.
Exactly. Just like, explaining things in a simple way.
Till we're blue in the face sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
in a simple way until we're blue in the face.
Yes.
Over
Yes,
and over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe,
But
maybe,
that's
maybe we
okay.
use ChatGPT, from time to time to help give a more
Yeah.
clear explanation. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, AI.
Yes.
What do you think of AI?
It's funny because originally I'm like, oh, I don't really know about AI. Like I'm okay. But now like that I use it, like especially if I can't think of something, how to phrase something in the way that I want it, I'll chat GPT it and I'm like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Like this is like totally exactly what I wanted. It just kind of like gives you that edge and it helps you a little bit.
It's like a communication accelerator, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
communication accelerator. And like at the end of the day when I'm feeling tired and I'm like, okay, I need to respond to this email like in the best way possible, I'm like, oh, what can I say? And it helps me a little bit. Yeah.
And I think we always say, right, you still have to be the editor, right? You still have to know the subject. It's just right. How can you better formulate your thoughts and make it clear and concise? Because everything is written now, right? Like we're not talking to these boards as often, so you have to communicate effectively. And if you're not clear and concise, or you're misunderstood or vague, then you're not going to get the point across. So I think
true.
we've all been trying to leverage that to just be more effective. I think everybody.
So. Yeah, I think so. Everybody. Yeah.
And managers can really, use that because
It can really be a beneficial tool for them. Putting together board packets, what have you. I mean, it's still your thoughts and all of your content. It's just maybe putting it in a more concise manner
Yeah.
by running it through AI.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl, okay.
Girl.
So we're gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say I want
Oh.
to talk about like your favorite guilty pleasure TV show.
Oh. You know what? Right now, hands down, Below Deck on Bravo.
Oh.
Is that still going?
That is still going.
I used to watch that way back in the day.
Wait, who's the captain? Is this like the Australia guy?
It's the Australian guy, Jason.
Yeah, he doesn't suck.
No, he doesn't.
It's easy on the eyes. Yeah.
When I first started watching the Australian one, I was like, I don't know about Captain Jason. I didn't feel a connection with him, but like now
I
that
didn't feel a connection.
but like Captain Lee, like I love Captain Lee. Like, but Captain Jason, like now he's growing on me, and like the cast, they come back in different seasons and they're growing on me, and like it's just like I love it.
Yeah.
But it is kind
Is it
of
the camaraderie or is it the arguing that really hooks you? the fighting? Because
It's
it seems
all
like
of it.
it's
Is
all of
it?
it.
It's like the scenery. It's like the drama. It is like just watching them do their things on the boat. And I often like watch these like the stewardesses, and I'm like, oh man, like I think I could do that. Like I'm very
you could totally,
tedious.
you could
Spectacular
totally do
And I
it.
would
that.
like everything like would be like I would want everything to be perfect. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I watch them. I'm like, oh yes.
And then all the guests would fall in love with you.
Oh my
Because you're
gosh.
so great at your job and you're darling and all the things.
Oh, thanks, Summer.
I always
Yeah,
like
that's-
I always like the guests that are just like out of their mind, right? That they're
Oh,
they're
that's
just
good, yeah.
They just overdo it all the time.
They overdo it. Yeah. I mean, it's the ones that are really rude to the staff. Like that's so cringy. That's
Yeah.
like one of my pet peeves. Like people who are rude like that, but like, oh, but like this, but the guests that like overdo it or get like a little tipsy or a little crazy. Like that's the good stuff to watch.
That's
You're like,
the
this is gold.
Well, you guys are in the same camp because didn't you say you like the
I
Housewives?
do.
Oh,
So this-
yeah.
yeah.
Beverly Hills, Orange County.
Yes,
Yes.
me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bravo. Like I'm into anything pretty much on Bravo.
Well, you know what's funny is a lot of those shows I enjoy, like the traveling and the fashion and all of those things. But once
Yes.
they start arguing, I gotta mute it.
Oh yeah, sometimes you have to turn it down, especially if it's going nowhere.
Yeah. So funny. Can we take it to, you went through something during,
yeah.
during COVID, and you had a breast cancer journey.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit of that? Because you've come through it so beautifully with such a remaining optimistic outlook on life. Can you kind of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I got diagnosed with breast cancer in 2020, about a week before the lockdown happened. And it definitely like shook up my world, and it was really hard. It was a very long process. I did a lot of chemotherapy and a lot of surgeries. But, overall, it's funny. I had when I was diagnosed, I had a friend tell me, oh, I have a friend that went through cancer treatment, and they told me that if they could go back and take it back in the parallel universe, so it would never actually happen, they wouldn't do that because of how transformative it was. And I remember hearing of that at the time, and I was like, oh, don't say that. And I'm like, oh, you don't want to hear it, and you're like, oh, that's cool. But like I truly feel that, and I wouldn't take it back. Wow. I wouldn't take it back. It's definitely it takes you to your lowest lows and your highest highs, and you get to meet different parts of yourself when you're going through something that's scary and like that deep. And it was look. I can look back now because it's been 5 years. Obviously, it's so hard to see it when you're in it, but like looking back, it was very transformative, and it really shaped me who I am today. So
Yeah, and we've kind of were there, with you, supporting you through that, and it was really interesting to watch that because it goes from fear to almost empowerment. You're like, yep, this is what I got to do.
Yeah.
And I think you're a very private person, so I appreciate you sharing this because it's private stuff. Other people have a more open journey. We talk about Cara Foley, like she's the one that's forward facing, helps a lot of people. That's her journey.
Mm-hmm.
You had that private journey, but we got to see it and the challenges that you went through and how you persevered, and now how you have a different outlook. You're inspirational, and you're motivating other people, maybe even when you don't mean to. But it has been. We all have a new respect and admiration for you because you've gone through this stuff, and you're still positive as hell. Like if anyone has the right to have a little chip on their shoulder or this or not feel down or what it might be, but you're telling them like, hey, this is great. Like to say that you would go through this all again.
Well, not that I would go through it all again, but I wouldn't take that experience back if I had the option to. If that
that's
makes
amazing.
sense.
Because it's been so transformative.
Because it's been
for
so
you,
transformative, and it like really changes your barometer on like bad things.
Oh, that's huge.
Like that's like the biggest thing. I think it's just like I'm like, well, that was pretty bad. Like so then like when something bad happens, it's really not that bad.
Yeah,
And
like,
so I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, and also it's just like, I truly feel like this is my second chance at life.
Yeah.
And when you look at it like that, you're just like, wow, like how beautiful is it that we get to like experience life and like live, and things can be hard or bad, but like nothing's that bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if you can get through something tough, like you can get through so many things.
Yeah.
So true.
So yeah.
Well, that's
yeah.
no, and you talked about, you just kind of grazed over that it was during COVID, but I remember like
Yeah.
Which means,
You
you couldn't have anyone go with you.
right.
No,
right?
that was
I mean,
the hardest part. Yeah, that was
Which is just absolutely, you're at your weakest point and you want support, and they're like, well, we'll drop you off at the front because no one else is allowed in the hospital.
Oh yeah, it was like all of my fears like just had like slapped me in my face. My biggest fear going into it, but even before even being diagnosed with breast cancer, was my fear of needles.
Right.
And it was like anytime I had to get like an injection or like a shot or like my blood drawn, I would think about it days in advance. And I would get like scared, and
so
I
it's
would
like torture.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like there are
How many times am I going to get prodded?
there are going to be so many needles. And like, yeah. And like now I go and get my blood drawn, and it's just like, I'm like, I can't even believe it. I'm like a completely different person. But like I had to like get there mentally, and like no better way than to get there mentally than going through that. But yeah, it was going through it in 2020. It was funny because like at the time I was like, this is a really like, not the best time to go through it. And then in hindsight, it could not have been a better time. Everybody had to wear a mask. Everybody was washing their hands. Like everybody was being as clean as possible.
So you didn't miss out on the life continuing on while you had to go in seclusion, because everybody was in seclusion.
I never, like, I think it was my mom. My mom's like, you didn't really like experience COVID. Like you didn't really experience COVID. Like you were doing your own thing.
Yeah.
And it's like all of my travel had to be canceled. It would have been canceled anyways if COVID wasn't happening. So it was kind of an interesting thing. So it's like I experienced COVID, but like I really didn't experience COVID like that time. So it was.
Well, I think having breast cancer is a big enough experience.
I mean,
so
hello,
yeah,
girl. What I hope is that because you are so inspirational for everyone, and because you've come through this struggle so beautifully, is that we hope that people don't need to go through something that traumatic in order to view life in a different way. You know what I mean? Because like you said, your barometer changes, right? The fears in life and the things that you're scared of, that barometer totally changes. Where it's just like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Right. We're all blessed, and we all have so many things to be grateful for. Speaking of that, don't forget to do your gratitudes every day.
Totally.
Right.
I
mean, you're a thing.
Oh my gosh.
You meditate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I go throughout the day and I just like really think like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I have my fridge to keep my food cold.
Amen.
Like
I
literally,
it's the simple things.
It's to that degree. And like I do this thing where I sometimes will eat in silence. And I'm sure like if my friends watch this, they're probably like, oh my God, she's talking about her crazy thing. But I'll eat in silence by myself. And I'll take my time eating and chewing, and I think about where the food came from, and I think about how it tastes and the texture of it in my mouth, and like how grateful I am to be able to just easily go to my fridge and get food and eat it. Like how lucky are we to be able to do that?
So agree.
So it's just like, but I go through like the day thinking like, oh, I love this, like the lighting in this room. Like I love like how beautiful this is, or like I love how accessible this is. And it's just like, I think that like when people have a hard time finding gratitude, just look for things you love and just be aware of them.
Yeah.
Because it's just having that awareness. That's what transforms, I think, your life.
And that's crazy because I think we all just think that's what everybody has. Like, why would you? Yeah, it's kind of like water, right? Like you can open up a faucet and clean water comes out.
Oh, we're so lucky.
Yeah, like
totally.
There's a lot of places where that doesn't happen, right?
Yeah,
so we need to be thankful that we can get up and walk, that we can do very simple things.
That we have our fingers, you know, for us that have our hands, like you know, there's so many things to be grateful for.
Yeah, I think it's the things that we in general take for granted, right? We do have all of these things. Those are the things that are really important to be grateful for, because really worldwide, not everybody has those things.
Exactly, yeah.
You mentioned traveling. I know you love to travel.
I do.
What's coming up next?
I'm trying to think here. Oh, my fiance. I'm still getting used to saying it. I just want to be like my man and I.
That still works.
We're going to Sonoma for a wedding next month, which is exciting. We're going to spend a few days there. And then in July, we're going back to Canada, which I'm super excited for.
The motherland?
The motherland.
But you travel kind of international and more exotic stuff too.
Yeah.
What's maybe like a...
What's on the list?
Yeah. Do you have anything, or the bucket list? Like what's...
Ooh, yeah. So we're planning to get married next year, and then we've been talking about honeymoon plans.
Oh,
We're like,
yes.
where should we go? What do we want to do? So we're thinking Italy, and then there's a small island in Greece called Corfu. And it's so beautiful. So we're like, Corfu. So that's a bucket list, and
There you go.
That's our plan.
Isn't that one of your bucket list things too?
Bali.
Bali, excuse me. Yeah.
Bali. No, I also want to go to Greece, but Bali is.
Have you been?
I've not.
I
But I've
haven't
heard
been
that
either.
we can, for fairly inexpensively, we can rent essentially your own resort. It's
Yeah.
just like your own pool and the whole, there's different wings of the home and you bring your friends. And that doesn't suck.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes, that
I
is
think,
one of my
Yeah,
I
bucket
let
think
me
that's
know.
lining
Let
up.
me know.
Yes.
I think that's
True.
lining up for a company retreat.
Yes.
Oh, should we? We should do it. What's the time difference there? Like, can we?
We can bring our laptops. I think we
Listen,
could.
if we got to work in the middle of the night
Right,
because of
we
the time
cover
difference,
it.
we will
I'm
do
okay
it.
with
We will
it.
do
Yeah.
Yeah, can we make that happen? Can we look into it?
We'll put that on the vision board. Yeah.
Annual meeting Bali.
Yes.
What are you envisioning for your wedding? Big,
Oh.
small,
Oh, that's a
Local.
That's a fun question.
out of town? What do you think?
That's fun. We're thinking of a smaller wedding, about 70 people. I guess that's considered small compared to some people. Yeah, maybe it's a medium size, I guess. And then local. Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
We live in such a beautiful area.
We do.
It's like there's so many places to choose from.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we live in such a nice, beautiful area.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited.
Yay.
Yay.
Let's see. You got a superpower. What is your secret superpower that you would say?
Ooh. And then can we talk about what if we could have a superpower?
Let's start with that.
Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah. What would your guys' superpower be? I love asking this question. It's so interesting.
I think teleport, so I can be wherever I
Oh,
want.
that's such
Oh,
a
my
good
dad would
one.
choose that 100%.
That's such a good one.
I think that's on the horizon too.
Oh.
I keep hearing like underground talking that is a thing. You and I have talked about it as well.
Yeah, you can. There's.
Do you know how
people-
many? How much?
teleporting is.
How
There's
much
hu-
business that would? There's no more airports. There's
That's
no
right.
more airplanes. There's no more cars. Nothing. But
Unless there's like a negative side effect to it where
Like
people
you're
are like,
like
no,
10
I'm good. I'll still go on a plane.
you're 10%
Yeah.
smaller,
Yes.
right? Like something like that. Like every time you go,
Or you lose like a small portion of your
lose-
brain
yeah.
each
Yeah.
time you.
Something
you know.
comes. Yeah,
or it
your eye
ages you.
color
It ages
changes.
you a little
That-
more. You're
yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
I got to really be important.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What about you, Summer?
I think mine would be to like connect with people's souls. I don't know what kind of superpower that is.
I think you already have that superpower.
That's amazing. Thank you for that compliment.
I really-
Thank you for that
I think you
compliment.
already have
I
that
feel like that's something that I would love to be.
That's
able
not
to
like
do.
reading people's mind because I don't know if you. I don't know if I want to know what everyone else is thinking.
You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be.
Well,
Oh,
that
I
reminds me of
wouldn't.
that movie. What's that movie with what's his
Jim
butt?
Carrey?
Where he could where he could read the women's minds. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I don't remember. Mel Gibson. He could read women's minds. And so,
kinda
meaning
creepy.
we would walk down the street and he could hear all these conversations that women
that
were
would
having
get
in their
loud in your
minds.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would get so busy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what about you?
I think flying. Being able to fly. I dream about, I fly in my dreams all the time. And so it's so much fun. And then when I'm in my dream and I realize that I'm flying, then I start to slowly come back down. I'm like, no. I'm like, I can go back up. So I think flying, it would just be so wonderful.
Oh, that sounds
like it.
awesome.
Yeah.
I like it too.
All right, but then what is your real superpower now? Your worldly, earthly.
My earthly
yeah.
superpower? I think it's just being empathic and being able to feel people's feelings. I feel like even from a very young age, if in a group setting, I could always tell if one person was being left out and nobody else could really feel that. And then I always wanted to make it a point to include that person.
Yep.
And I feel that still to these days, in meetings or or in groups, I can tell like if somebody is not included. I just like sense the energy of a group really well.
And then how do you bring somebody in like that? I mean, that's a great point.
By talking to them. Yeah, by including them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a beautiful thing. Have you talked to your parents about that? Like, do they have that kind of sense about them as well?
My parents, they're probably going to watch this.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hey, Mom and Dad. My parents are such wonderful people. And like when people meet my parents, they're like, your parents are just like the best people and they're so kind. And I think that they, even if they may not know that somebody's being not, discluded or not included in a conversation, I feel like they still include everybody. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're very like warm, nice, friendly people.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they're Canadian, right?
they're Canadian, yeah.
That.
We
It's
have
in
a
the
thing.
water up there
It's
or
in the
something.
water. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just nice. We can't help it.
It's in the water.
It's in the water. In the water.
Cool. I think
Yeah.
we need to have you on again.
Oh,
Yes.
let's
So
do
what's
it.
so what's on the horizon for you then? So you're going to get married. I mean, what's the? Are we talking kids? Are we talking thing? Like what? I'm going to dig in a little bit.
She's like, I don't know.
You know what? You never know what the future has in store.
Yeah.
I like to live in the present moment.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just like, it's been super exciting planning our wedding and talking about it and all like that kind of stuff. That's like been really fun. And
Enjoy all those moments.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
For the next
totally.
year. Yeah.
totally.
Everybody
like
wants to push you off to the next thing, like myself, right? It's like you get engaged. Like when are you getting married? Then when are
Yeah.
you having kids? Right?
Yeah.
So it's live in the moment, which
Yeah.
you are a testament of that. So
we're just like honestly like ever like I feel like I live like day by day and like today I was like I like this is where my mind is. I'm like what time's the hockey game on today? That I want to
At
watch.
least you have your priorities
And I'm like,
straight.
what time? Yeah, so it's like I guess I just live the day by day with knowing things to look forward to in the future. And I guess
That's a good approach.
It really
Yeah.
is.
I try to do that sometimes when I'm
Yeah.
really stressed. Like, what can I take care of in the next 4 hours?
yeah.
Right? Because you could worry about everything coming up, but it's like you're gonna do no good if you don't address the things that are right in front of you. So how do you be present and show up for people? So
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
well, how can we get a hold of you?
Oh, okay. So you can, I do breaks from social media. I'm on a social media break right now. It's been like over a year, I think.
Now that has to be liberating.
Yeah. I've done it before in the past where I've taken like a couple years off.
Yeah.
And so I'm on like another one and I'm considering just deleting it all at this point. But it's funny because it's like I have so many other things that like my mind is busy with. It makes my mind too busy to have another thing to like look at. So that's where my mind's at, yeah.
So you found that as like a major distraction of life, or because you might inspire some other people to like take a break,
Totally, yeah, I know, yeah. It's you just get to focus on the things and the things that you like and put that energy towards the things that you like. It's so easy to scroll, but it's so fun.
Sure.
And that's the thing. I'm like, it's so much fun, and there's so much good information too. On Instagram, on TikTok, like there's so much fun things to watch, but like I decide to spend that time like either like talking to friends or texting with friends and then reading about the things that I want to read. And that's the thing too that I noticed with social media is that I was finding things were coming into my feed and then my attention was going to those things. And I'm like, I don't want somebody to tell me where my attention goes. Mm-hmm. If I want to know about something, if I want to read a book, like I need to feel it inside first. And then I want like my intention to be my own intention to go after what I want. And so I realized with cutting out social media, I'm more clear and I do a better job at navigating that part of my life.
So
That's
good.
pretty profound, yeah, because I think a lot of people are just flailing out in the wind,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Of what's going to take them of what they see.
You're
what's
always
the
like,
next shiny thing?
It's like, what's the next shiny thing? Or like, I love like health and wellness too. And like, so my feed is always like great supplements, like this product. And then I was finding myself being like, wow, that's a cool product. I want to try it. Wow, this is a cool thing. I want to try it. I want to and like, I don't want to be sold anything anymore.
Yeah.
If I have something that I'm seeking, like let me seek it on my own.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
that's where
Oh,
I'm at.
Meta doesn't like you then.
Yeah, right.
Meta does not like
You are
me.
not in the algorithm.
No. Meta's like, how can we pull her into the
Meta's flipping
algorithm?
you to bird.
So like we'll
Yeah.
we'll keep dripping on her and get her back, right? Kind of
Yeah.
thing.
And I listen to, I'm like still like connected. Like I listen to different podcasts and like I will watch like little clips here and there, but I have to seek it out myself.
Okay.
So-
I
That's
dig
pretty-
it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
that's-
Oh, I don't. Did we get to how we can contact you?
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. How did we
Tell
even
us,
do that?
Tell us.
Okay, so you can email me. My email is Elise, ELISE @nxtins.com.
And we'll drop that in the notes as
Yeah.
well. So.
Okay, cool,
in the
yeah.
show notes.
Yes. So
You
if
can
you
drop
need if you
that.
need some personality with your insurance, this is
This
your girl.
is your girl.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
for sure.
you.
Yeah. Well,
so
thanks
much
for
heart,
coming
so
on.
much,
Yeah.
so much smart, and yeah,
Oh,
you're the
thank
one.
you.
We're so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
being
inviting me.
here.
This
Yes,
has been really
girl.
exciting. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time on Next Level Living.